You guys, welcome back to another episode of In the End. There's always a Disney guy. Y'all already know what to do. This ain't nothing new at this point. It really ain't. It really isn't at this point. It's just not. But today we're gonna be talking about a really sensitive topic. And before we do that, I want you guys to make sure you go to DisneyGuy.com. Subscribe to my blog and my website or whatever, or DisneyGuy.tk. It doesn't really matter. One or each. It doesn't really matter. You do both. It doesn't really matter, like I said. But let's get started. Well, like I was saying, this topic that we're about to talk about right now is it's a very sensitive topic, especially to the African American people. You're probably like, oh my gosh, what are we about to talk about now? We're going to be talking about Emmett Till. You probably can tell because of the title of the episode. Duh. But Emmett Till was a boy who was born in Mississippi. And, Mississippi and Chicago, Illinois. I forgot what year he died. But before we get to what year and all that stuff, we're going to be talking about how and why he died. So it was said that Emmett Till was basically just looking at a woman or supposedly flirting or whatever the white man said, which it wasn't true. And for whatever reason, the family of the husband of that woman he supposedly looked at, the husband had them kidnap him basically. And they kidnapped him, they tortured him, they beat him, they mutilated him. What does mutilated mean? Well, I'm going to give you some knowledge today. Mutilated means that when you horrifically beat up someone so bad, or you damage their face so bad that it's to the point where the wounds that have been inflicted on the body, they won't heal. It's permanent. So like if I punch you like really hard enough, it'll take a couple of punches, a lot of punches for that to happen, but it basically means a certain type of damage inflicted on any part of your body to the extent where it's just permanent. It won't swell down. It won't go nowhere. It's permanent. The damage is permanent. And that's what happened with Emmett Till. That's why if you saw that image, there was an image circulating of him, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be disrespectful about it, but it was definitely very disturbing, and it was pissing me off a little bit because I'm thinking in my head like, why did they treat this boy like this? They treated him like this because of a lie. It was a lie. And it wasn't just them torturing him, but they also they shot him in the head. If you look at the image, it was so disturbing. Like if you look at the image, you could see the hole in his head. Whew, I'm getting like really heated just talking about this right now. But you can see the hole in his head from the wounds that were inflicted on him. It's just irritating to me. It's just really irritating to me because it's like you did this to an innocent person just because of their skin color. They beated him, they mutilated him, they shot him in the head. I don't know if this was, well, they hanged him, and then they lastly threw his body in the river. I believe that's the order it was in. So they tortured him, they beat him, they shot him in the head, hanged him, and then threw him in the water. So, and the mother, I think I don't know her name, but the grandmother, I saw it on TikTok. The grandmother of the person who started this whole thing is still alive and free. It's ridiculous, honestly. I mean, it's past ridiculous. It's annoying that We have to wait all the way till, well, still nothing has happened yet, but it's just the fact of we have to deal with and go through all of this because of someone's skin color. It's annoying, especially to me as an African American. It's really annoying. Like really, 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 like I don't know if you guys really know how annoying this is. I don't think you can really truly understand how annoying this is. For me, it's just it's ridiculous. But I'm I can't I don't want to lie and say that I'm shocked, cuz in actuality I'm not shocked, like, at all. But all I can say is that I hope the family, and when I saw the picture with the mom, oh my god, it was just too much for me to look at when I saw that. When I saw that mom in that picture, that was too much. That was too much. It was too much. I couldn't take that. Having to see her child like that, I couldn't do it. That was a lot for me to take in. And it's crazy. Racism is still going on. And it's really sad. It's like really, 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 really sad. Because I know I am. I'm sad and I'm disappointed. Because all we talk about in class is equality this, equality that, equality this, equality that. Like, if it's supposed to be all this equality, why am I not seeing it? Why? It's annoying. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about the situation. It just still makes me mad to this day. Like, I remember I didn't even know his anniversary had passed. Because I didn't even know who he was until we started talking about him in in our history class. So it was definitely um a lot for me to take in, I would say. But I don't know. It's just annoying. It really is annoying. This is an annoying topic because it's all because of it's always about race. It's super annoying. But I want to thank you guys for um listening in, and yeah, you guys are like really great. I love you guys a lot. And I just want to thank you guys for listening in to today's podcast. This was definitely a deep podcast, a deep episode, a very dark episode, but I just wanted people to know about this person, about this boy, um, because it's crazy, it's insane, it's ridiculous. But I want to thank you guys for listening in. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you follow this podcast and subscribe to it. And yeah, bye bye, guys.